Real work assembly lines are rarely linear. That's why it takes days and weeks to rebalance one. Here, you see a line that takes 3 feeder lines, has several machine steps, and has variable rates of production. So feeder line A produces 2 shafts for every gearbox that the overall line produces. We log on to KaizenCopilot.com, where under Station Design, we've already conducted the time study for all of these 4 stations. We are going to be rebalancing this existing line, although it's also possible to model a new line. To set up the line, we first import the 4 time studies. Note that the pieces per cycle for Station A is set to 0.5, representing the different rates of production. We specify the stations, which are machine-based, and then go on to specify the precedence relationships in between the steps to reflect the cruise structure of this line. This step takes a few minutes. Our AI will guide us to ensure that we are representing the line correctly. We see that the precedence diagram has been generated and is indeed reflective of the true nature of the line. On the line balance chart, we see that this line is severely unbalanced. It's producing 78 parts per hour, and there are 4 operators working on 4 stations. You can see the Yamazumi chart for this line, as well as the standard work combination table. Note that the machine auto steps are indeed occurring in parallel to some manual steps. What if we actually balance this line for 3 operators? We just need to press a button. It takes a second. And we see that we get a much more balanced line, which is producing 91 parts per hour. You can see, obviously, that some steps have been shuffled around. Well, what if we're in a new month and the demand has gone up and now we need to produce 130 parts per hour instead of the original 78 or even the balanced 91? The software computes that we would need an additional station to hit that volume. The software also generates a variety of different Excel templates. Here's one where you can compare the earlier line with the new one. The earlier one had 4 stations, whereas the new one has 5. Another popular Excel template out of the software is one where you can see the standard work combination table. It's also possible to share the results as a shareable link with folks who don't have access to Kaizen Copilot.